I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack, one on the wheel, one around you, baby.
The ride to the top for country music star Cole Swindell hasn't been a normal one. His single Chillin' It was released in August of last year and has burned up the charts, quickly hitting number one and selling over 1 million copies in both Canada and the US. The record was released in February and peaked at number 2 on the country charts. Not a bad start to a career that hit warp speed in a matter of months.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. I got my shades on, top back, rolling with the music jack.
I was talking to my band earlier and we were laughing about a year ago. We were broke down in a van on May the 5th, and here we are in Canada this year, you know, on the Luke Bryan tour on a bus. So it's crazy how much can change in a year, man, and we're thankful. It's crazy. Wow. I'd been writing for about 3 years, and I didn't know I'd be writing for my album. You know, I was trying to get other artists to record those songs, but it all worked out. It all worked out how it was supposed to. But you know, I said this is my chance to introduce myself, so it's got to be songs that, you know, are about me, that I want to sing every night, and a lot of that, you know, the fact that I wrote most of them, I think we were able to do that.
Nothing but two-lane country on up ahead. Girl, you so fine, I wouldn't mind if this is all we did.
The Georgia native was a late bloomer when it came to music, picking up the craft during his college years at Georgia Southern University. A chance meeting with country music star Luke Bryan while at the school was the first big break he would receive, and it would turn into a friendship that continues to show benefits even today.
Lay back and lazy, pour it on easy now, don't spill a bit.
He was back in town doing a show, and he came up to our fraternity house, needed to change his strings, played a song he'd written, and you know, from then on we've been buddies ever since. And it's crazy to think, you know, of all jobs, the last time I was in Canada, I was selling merch for Luke, and now I'm back on his tour, man. It's this stuff, you can't make it up, man. It's a cool story.
Sunset, I bet there's a chance we could get short up, tangled up, laid back and lazy.
With all of his success over the past year with his music, it was actually a run-in with one of the biggest names in country music that was his biggest moment, when he met Tim McGraw at the ACM Awards in Las Vegas.
That was one that my heart was beating fast, my eyes were watering. I mean, it was a moment where, because I'd been asked forever, you know, when was your you've made it moment, and I kind of just, I don't know that I ever had one. I always said when I signed my record deal, but this was definitely it. I will always say that was my I've made it moment when Tim McGraw, he stopped me and said he was a fan of my music before I could even say hey. So that's what was cool about it.
So were you able to say anything back to him?
A little bit. I managed to tell him how big of a fan I was, or I just said, man, you have no idea, I'm a huge fan, and I just had to keep walking. I kind of blew it, but we need a redo. I'll next time I run into him, I'm sure I think he's probably heard about that by now, so I'm sure he'll pick on me about it.
Yeah, I love rocking